Hi, this is John coming to you from the Dead Sea, the lowest place on earth. And we're here at the Crown Plaza Hotel. This is day number 2, and behind me, you can probably see, is we got some palm trees and there's a swimming pool, but the Dead Sea on the other side is the country of Jordan. You might be able to see some lights on the other side over there. That's some resorts or something like that on the Jordan side. This is the resort that we're staying in. As you can see, it's a very nice place. We're up on the 7th floor, and our balcony is right above me. Tomorrow morning, we're getting up at 3 a.m., and we're going to Masada. That's where the Jews held out against the Romans, and at Herod's fortress there, and we're going to go check that out and climb up. It's a pretty rough climb. It takes about an hour, and so we're gonna head out real early in the morning before it gets light out, and we're gonna watch the sunrise from up on top. There, I'm sure I'm gonna get some really good pictures, and so I'm excited about tomorrow. This place, the Dead Sea area, is so mountainous. The terrain is so rough. There are no trees that grow anywhere unless on purpose, unless you plant them. But I was very, very amazed at how different the Dead Sea area looks than I thought. It's very rough. I don't know how people can live out here, but they are. We went to Beersheba this morning, where Abraham's well was, or is, and we saw all the Bedouins and how they live out in these little shacks in the middle of the desert, when you wonder how they even get anything or any water or food to eat, because there's nothing. It's just barren land out here. But this is where Abraham lived. In fact, behind me, the mountains that you can see is where the Israelites came. They camped before they came into the Promised Land. They were back behind those mountains there, and when Joshua came and looked over, and Moses, when they looked over into the Promised Land, that's where they were, right there. And they looked over and they could see, Jerusalem's about 20 minutes north of here. It takes about an hour and a half, 2 hours to get there, because the roads are so windy, but it's really not that far away. And so this place here has a lot of history to it. Now, prophecy tells us that when Jesus comes back, there's going to be a river that flows out of Mount Zion from underneath the land there, and it'll flow all the way down to the Dead Sea. And that makes sense because Jerusalem is very high. The Dead Sea is the lowest place on earth, so the waters would naturally run down this way. The Bible says that the sea will be healed. If you go down to the beach, the salt is so thick that it looks like someone took a bunch of Morton salt and poured it on the beach. It's white, and it's very hard on your feet to walk barefoot. And so it's very, very interesting place. Billy Brim, who is leading our tour, she said something that I agree with so much, that this place, the Dead Sea, is such a place of healing. They send people from all over the place to come here to sit in the water, and it helps a lot of different skin problems and stuff like that. But God put this place here. She said that the Lord told her that even in judgment, of course, that's where Sodom and Gomorrah were just a little bit south of here, and they were destroyed. That even in judgment, that there is good that comes out of it, and that's where we have the Dead Sea. And so we'll do some more video tomorrow, and look forward to seeing many more sites here in Israel.